In January, the nonprofit Nasika Services announced intentions to purchase the government-owned Trans Mountain Pipeline. A second group, Project Reconciliation, told APTN in March that their group is fully prepared to buy all of the pipeline.
We are finance ready to purchase 100% of this pipeline on behalf of the 100% Indigenous ownership.
In May, Roger and Anthony Bilodeau were convicted in the deaths of 2 Métis hunters. The deaths of Jacob Sanson and Maurice Cardinal made national headlines. The 2 hunters were shot by Anthony Bilodeau after a high-speed chase. The father and son left their bodies on a rural road. Roger Bilodeau was convicted of 2 counts of manslaughter and was sentenced to 10 years minus time served in August. His son, Anthony Bilodeau, was convicted of second-degree murder and manslaughter in Sansom and Cardinal's deaths. He will be sentenced in January. The family of Jacob Sansom and Maurice Cardinal told APTN that Jacob and Maurice died needlessly.
He chased and followed 2 men down a public road. He cut them off and he tried to run Jacob over, and then turns around and claims self-defense. They just wanted to have a conversation while bringing a gun. What message does that tell our people? It tells our people that it's open season and that if you are non-Indigenous, it's okay to shoot, shovel, shut up.
In July, Pope Francis visited the community of Musqueam and held services in Edmonton and Lake St. Anne. Thousands of people attended. With the Catholic Church's role in the residential school system, the visit was not universally applauded. On the Pope's first day, Chief Wilton Littlechild gifted him with the headdress, a move that gathered criticism. Littlechild told APTN that the decision of the gift was made by a committee.
Apparently a lot of people are angry at me for doing that, but I don't tell them, where were you when the Prime Minister got a headdress? Where were you when the president of a company got a headdress? Where were you when others got headdresses? Why this one? So it was a personal gesture of reconciliation, and I feel good about it.
In August, APTN showed a glimpse of life at the small boy camp. The small boy community has lived in isolation for over 50 years. They celebrated their powwow and told of their fights to keep their land and protect their water, which is being threatened by industry. In November, Pearl Gambler announced a lawsuit against the Miscordia Community Hospital and Covenant Health. Gambler says the hospital forced her to give birth to her daughter by herself and without any help. She says a nurse watched her deliver her baby and did nothing. Her daughter later died. Also in November, the Nietzsche Institute Center of Indigenous Learning was evicted. Again, the school trains counselors on addictions and treatments. In 2020, they were evicted from the main building at the Poundmakers Lodge Treatment Centers for expansion. Now, they've been evicted from their temporary accommodations in old trailers on the site. They told APTN that they have found a new location in Edmonton and will survive. That is a look at some of the top stories around Alberta in 2022. Chris Stewart, APTN National News, Edmonton.